And so out of the pain that this community has experienced, we have found purpose, we have come together, and we have committed, like no other municipality, to address Islamophobia.
Good evening, I'm Brian Bicknell. Thank you for joining us. A somber evening as Londoners gathered to unveil a memorial and remember the Afzaal family, the 4 members who were killed 1 year ago today. This is the scene tonight at Hyde Park and South Carriage Road where the tragedy took place. Our Nick Paparella is there and he joins us to bring everyone up to the minute. Nick.
Well, Brian, a very emotional couple of days here in London. Again, kicked off yesterday with that rally that the Prime Minister attended at Oak Ridge Secondary School, and then, of course, the walk to the London Muslim Mosque on Oxford Street. This morning, there were private prayers and then a dedication to a garden at Maple Grove Park this afternoon. And, of course, tonight it's capped off with the unveiling of this permanent memorial on Hyde Park Road and a vigil at 7 o'clock. But with more with what happened today, let's go to CTV's Brent Leo.
The Afzaals were avid gardeners. And so in that spirit, it is in keeping with that a community garden made great sense.
Filled with symbolic purple and yellow flowers, the city has unveiled its 18th community garden. This one has special meaning.
This is a food garden as well, and it's a way for us to give back to the community.
The late Salman Afzaal's friend, Imran Saeed, has one of the 10 plots in this garden.
The reason I came here, I took the initiative for this project is so people should know about Salman. I will distribute those vegetables or whatever will grow here among the friends the way Salman used to do that.
In the spirit of Islam, this will be a garden of hope. The compost used in each plot is made from plant and flower materials left at the crash site last year. The water tank will soon include the Our London family image. At the same time the garden was being unveiled, students at Oak Ridge Secondary, where Yumna Afzaal was a student, paid tribute.
We're remembering the Afzaal family today as all TVDSB students are walking.
It doesn't feel real that it's been a whole year, but I think we just miss them a lot.
And when it comes to combating Islamophobia in London schools,
I think that we definitely have a lot more to do, but the fact that we're all outside and just showing our support and speaking up allows us to really get the conversation going.
Yumna Afzaal had a love of art and creation. In her honor, the London Muslim Mosque has created an art exhibition. From now until the end of June, the public is welcome to attend the mosque from 5 to 7 each night. They can see the art and read the inspiration behind each piece.
It really tells a story of a collective kind of community coming together and making sense of these events. And there's a memory table over here that has the messages that we received from community members last year, which we collected and kind of put in a scrapbook for people to come by and see that, you know, even in times of tragedy, there is love that abounds.
Brent Lale, CTV News.
And thanks, Brent. Now, this horrific incident along Hyde Park Road really shocked our community and the country. With more on how we got here, here's CTV's Jerry Dewan.
It was a hotter than average Sunday in early June, sending many, still dealing with the worst of the pandemic, flocking to outdoor activities. It also created ideal conditions for a pleasant evening walk. But around 8:40 p.m., the ideal evening turned tragic for members of the Afzaal family and for those nearby who ran to their aid.
I am very shaken up, knowing that, you know, there's a kid, multiple kids. It's awful. This family's just out for a walk.
4 members of the family died: a mother, father, their 15-year-old daughter, and the man's 74-year-old mother. The couple's 9-year-old son was seriously injured. It was very early established that police were investigating the incident as a hate crime, indicating the family was targeted because they were Muslim. Then Councillor Mosalli immediately voicing the grief felt by an entire community.
They were killed simply for existing, and that's just not okay, and that's not acceptable, and we have to call it out.
In the days ahead, the accused would be identified as 20-year-old Nathaniel Veltman. Arrested in the Cherry Hill Mall parking lot on the night of the attack, he would be charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder, along with a terrorism-related charge. Veltman's downtown apartment was searched, information coming forward about his employment at a Strathroy egg processing plant, his deeply held Christian beliefs, and his parents' recent divorce. Other information, including some from court documents partially unsealed at the request of media, indicated Veltman had recently purchased a pickup truck with a push bar on the front, that he was wearing military-style apparel the night he was arrested, that he laughed during his arrest, that some of his devices may have contained hate-related material, and that he may have spent time on the dark web. Many of those watching the case offered guarded analysis.
We'll have to see, obviously, in the upcoming trial, how all this evidence is characterized.
And even as all the troubling information was coming forward, London's Muslim community and its allies were unifying, healing, showing strength and resolve. Marches and rallies were held as part of the Our London Family movement.
We must all stand together and say no. No to hatred and to Islamophobia.
Among those leading the campaign opposing hate and promoting peace and understanding are London's young Muslims who are vowing to keep the focus on the need for change. In the meantime, Veltman's trial is set to begin in early September. Jerry DeWan, CTV News.
And thanks for that report, Jerry. I'm joined now by Selma Tabao, one of the organizers of tonight's vigil and unveiling. And Selma, it's been a very emotional couple of days here in London.
It really has, yeah. We've had multiple events over the last few days, really to commemorate the family and to think about how we got here.
Now, Youth Coalition Combating Islamophobia has really put a lot of this together the last 2 days. What's the impact?
Yeah, they're an amazing group of youth who really wanted to channel their energy into something productive, who didn't want to feel helpless anymore, and who really wanted to communicate to London and the rest of Canada the real-life impacts of Islamophobia.
Now, if people come out tonight, what can they expect?
Today's vigil is focused on remembering, reclaiming, and healing. And so we're looking to remember the family, we're reclaiming the physical space of where the attack happened, and we're looking to heal as a community.
Now, Jerry took a look back. I mean, this was a horrific incident in our community and very, very shocking. I mean, how has your life changed? How have the lives of many Muslims in our community changed?
I think it's changed significantly. I think a lot of us don't feel safe in our own community anymore. I think, and that's something that should wake a lot of Canadians up. I don't think we've felt safe for a very long time, not since at least the Quebec mosque shooting, if not before then. And, you know, it's been a very difficult year for Muslims across the country.
Is there healing in sight?
Let's hope. Let's hope it can start here.
All right. Thank you very much, Selma. Okay, Brian, it looks like the vigil's going to get underway at 7 o'clock. The unveiling of the memorial here at around 6:30. We'll be back at you later in the show.
Thank you so much, Nick. And of course, we will catch up with you later from the memorial.